Okay, let's take a walk around this 1995, one of the very last Range Rover classics. This one a Vogue SE, genuine 300 TDI. Very few of these crept out of the factory actually in the last year of production. The SEs with the 300 TDI diesel motor. This is one of them. It's also been retrofitted with coil suspension all round to get rid of the well, the air suspension is lovely when it works properly, but a pain in the arse when it doesn't. And this one has been converted to run coils as the earlier Range Rovers. So in other words, it's about the best spec you can get really. It is a soft dash model, so once again, it's one of the last of the line. Nice. It's finished in Montpellier red metallic with full beige leather. We'll go around in a bit more detail. It's got front fogs on it as it should have. It's got the later style bumpers, headlamp wash. It's got a dog guard on the back, which I can't bother to take out, so the new owner can have that. It's got a tow pack, factory tow pack. It's got the luggage cover in it. Electric sunroof, all the usual toys and bits and bobs. Let's go around in a bit more detail. From the front end, it presents really well. The only area that really is getting to a stage where it's not brilliant is the leading edge of the bonnet, where they always rust. It's starting to rust along there, it's bubbling up along there, a bit in the corner just there where the finger is, and a little bit just coming up along here. Usual bits of stone chipping that you'd expect on the bonnet given the mileage. But really, so it's just some especially here underneath the range bit, where it's just starting to get a little bit bubbly along there. Looking down the sides, looks pretty straight for a Range Rover down the near side. Can't really see too many parking dinks and stuff like that. It's certainly never been used off-road. Let's have a little closer look down here. We've got a strange whirly mark just there on the edge of the bonnet. I can never remember what causes those. It was something, I've seen it before. And a couple of minor scratches just back here on the back of the bonnet and on the scuttle panel. Sort of a weird squibbly scratch just there. It's got the heated screen in it, which on the passenger side all looks pretty good. There's a slight chip in it just there, but it's outside the MOT-able area. Roof looks good. Very, very slight depression just there where my finger is. There's sort of almost a small scuff as if it's just rubbed against something just along there. It's not really noticeable, but it is there. Passenger door is good apart from a big chip just there. Inside, it's really, really nice inside this one. It's all been properly valeted before it came to us. The leather's really nice, carpets are good, dash is nice, although the stereo's not the original fit, so it doesn't sit quite the way it should. As you can see, the headlining is superb in this one. It's not sagging at the back at all. It's got the later style speakers and things in it. Near side rear door, a couple of minor scratches that may well polish out just along there. A little bit of electrolytic reaction just bubbling under the paint on the back of the near side rear wing just there, near side rear door, and a bit just there as well. But you know, this is a classic Land Rover that some of them look really disreputable these days, and this one is far from it. It looks really rather nice actually. D-post, you can see, I've just washed it so it's slightly wet in there, that's what causes it, with people not opening the rear doors. D-post on this one is good on the near side. Well, it looks as if it's had some work down the bottom of the arch just down there. In the back here, it's all good once again. As usual, the backs of the rear seat, the little tabby bit there always comes off. But that all looks pretty nice there. Near side rear wing, slight sort of bit of reaction just coming up under the paint just where my fingernail is, but really very, very clean there. Going around the tailgate. Tailgate isn't an aluminium one, although it's in really good shape actually. There's a tiny bit of bubbling just there. But the rest of the tailgate's good. It's not, doesn't seem to delaminate it badly at all. Let's just have a look inside. It does actually shut properly. I'll shut it properly in a minute. You can see it's got the luggage cover on there. That all comes down. It's all my bag and stuff in there. The edges of the, as always down there, a bit discoloured, a bit rusty. The edges of the lights. There's a couple of small dents, well, just there and things, and a bit of rusting just coming up on the base of the lower tailgate, which I think has had a bit of paint on the bottom edge. Just there, just there, just there, and just there. That's about it. And a bit just there by the rear number plate light. So I think the tailgate might have had a bit of paintwork on it at some point. That's how you shut one of those. That's it. Rear bumper's nice, toe pack's nice. Looking down the offside once again, very, very straight and clear down there. Tiny bit of reaction just bubbling under the paint up there, and a big chip of it just down there on the base of the offside rear valance. Just bubbling very slightly under the paint in a couple of areas, but still looks very smart on the offside rear door. D-post once again on the offside, looks pretty good. That's nice. That's all good in there. Driver's door, very good, apart from a slightly touched in area just there where my finger is. It's obviously knocked against something. Just on the edge of the driver's door there. Driver's scuttle is good. Driver's screen is fine. Inside on the driver's side, you can see the dash is nice, door cards are good. The driver's seat, with the mileage, it's done 166,000 this one. It's slightly sort of misshapen on the edges you'd expect, and a bit of the piping has worn just on the edge there, but the actual leather itself, apart from being slightly scuffed, is pretty good. That's all there. All very nice. Nice one. My name's Simon. You can reach me on 0771 906 9353 or in the office on 0118 946 3352 if you've got any issues or queries with regard to this 1995 Range Rover 300 TDI SE. There's also a very, very slight depression just there on the bonnet, which I only spotted as I walked backwards. Very slight. That's about it. End.